breaking up a little bit. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, and we are live on the House of Horrors. Just about maybe 15, 20 minutes or by 7:30. Ken Sagoes will be joining us. He had to film today. So as soon as he got his break, he said he was going to come on and stop by. So,
Awesome.
all right.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
hey, what's up?
Not much. About to send the link to Ken, but he's filming today, so he'll be here shortly. So,
Cool. Wonder what he's filming.
I don't know.
I think he said it was. I think he said it was a commercial, but
Oh, okay.
and some other stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. A little bit of everything.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send the link and have it ready for him when he comes on. I talked to him earlier today, and he hadn't used StreamYard before, so
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I go send it early.
he was just like, "Send me the link." I'm like, "Yep."
It's a lot easier than I thought it would be too when I first started doing it.
Oh
StreamYard.
yeah, it's easy. All
Pretty
you do is
easy.
just click on it. That's all it is.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
exactly.
Well, you might have to check like mic and camera because some you got. Well, at least I had to link up my camera and microphone to the StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Hey
Hello,
Tim.
Horror Devil 33 or 333.
Yeah, as I was saying, Ken is filming, and he should be here no later than 7:30. Hopefully, we'll see. But I think what I'll go ahead and do, if anyone has any questions, and you want to go ahead and give me your question, I'll go ahead and write it down. That way, since he's pressed on time to get back to work, we can just go through them quick. Both of us, or all three of us, will ask something quickly, and then
Right.
just get the questions. And then he wanted to talk about his foundation thing that he's got going on.
Cool.
So he'll be doing that. And
Yeah, I
that's
saw
the
that.
plan.
I saw where you
So yeah,
posted about his the things that you can get from for donating. It was
yeah,
some
he's
autographed merch and stuff. Yeah.
some cool little stuff he's got there. So yeah, but he'll go into more detail what it's
Cool.
for. And I think I read on his site it was like for some youth that he's collecting money for and giving back to
Nice.
communities. And
Yeah,
so,
according to his IMDb, is it's called the he founded GBC. Sorry, I have like a hair in my eyes, so it's hard for me to read my notes. It's inner city youth summer camp thing to help
Okay.
pay for books and supplies for college. Um, that I
Nice.
am not sure if that's the same thing he's promoting because I didn't get to see it, but I
Right.
know that is something that's on his IMDb that he had founded.
Okay. Always.
Hello, Doomsday.
and the link for him, so it'll be ready. I told him it would just be ready to click when he got here. So
Nice. Nice of him to do this while he's in the middle of filming.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
So
Well,
yeah,
it's
he was asking how if it was live or I mean if it was recorded or what was going on and what time it was. And he was like, my time. And I go, found out, it's 3 hours behind. And he said,
Oh,
well,
okay.
he goes, let's see. He goes, I'll rush over. And I'm like, all right, well, he goes, is there any certain time? And I'm like, well, it's about a couple hour show. So, I mean, whatever time you can spare, I mean, we appreciate it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's cool that you can come on. So did anyone in here have any questions for him? That way I'll go ahead and just, since he's going to be pressed on time, I can write them down and just go
Right.
through them.
See if anybody has.
So I'll just repeat it, and people might come in later once he comes on anyway. So, because I did say he would be, within the first whatever time length.
Right.
Yeah, I watched that American Horror Stories today, the Naughty List with Danny Trejo.
no, really? Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I haven't got around to watching any
I
of
haven't
them.
either.
So, yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. So, I mean, it's not the show, but they got some good little side
Right,
stories.
yeah,
going,
it's
so.
different than the other one.
I still have to check out Fear Street. I haven't watched those yet. I've been meaning to,
Those
but
are,
I haven't had time.
I've seen all but the last one. I haven't
Right.
seen the last one yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to watch them. My wife and I were talking about it.
I liked them. They were great. So
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I tried to contact a few people from that, so we'll
Oh,
see
cool.
if messages go through or not, or because how I
Right.
mean, lots of people, lots of messages if stuff gets through, and
Oh yeah, it's worth a shot, man.
Yeah.
For
Hey,
sure.
Patrick. So what I'm
What's
going to
up,
do,
Pat?
Patrick, if you got any questions, I'm just going to write them down now. That way, once he comes, I'll just have them all ready for him. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes, and that's.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, check out that last Fear Street. It's a good one.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been meaning
yeah.
to, but I was about ready to watch it, and then I started going on here with you, so I was like, I'm having to do like homework movies, so I haven't. So I've been doing that and watching the other stuff. But I did watch Nobody the other day because I was like, man, I wanted a break from everything, so I watched Nobody. I really liked it. I thought that was pretty good. This has the guy from Saul.
Okay.
And Christopher Lloyd is his dad.
Oh wow. Well, you sold me with Christopher Lloyd already, right there.
Yeah.
I'm hooked. I gotta go check it out. I love Christopher Lloyd.
He actually has a funny. I thought it was funny line in the movie. It's kind of.
Oh, actually, here he is right now. I guess he got here a little early. So that's good. Hey,
love the scarf.
Hey,
great scarf. I see you made it a little early. That's great. I wasn't sure how that was going to be.
Right over here because I'm gonna spend time and I gotta run back. But I didn't want to disappoint you. I made a promise, and I want to stick to it. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. All right. Well, I guess since you're pressed with time, I'll go ahead and start out with my question, and then the rest of the panel, and hopefully more people join in quicker since I didn't know what time you were going to be here. First off, thank you. And I wanted to say, were you a fan of Nightmare Before? Wow. Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And what's the best part of being Kincaid? And how are you with the fan base the past 34 years? That it's such a great following still to this day.
Oh, 34 years. You had to rub it in.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, but I mean,
34 years.
He's a youngin'. He don't understand.
Yeah.
Right.
What you really saying is you a old motherfucker.
I'm 35, so I mean, it's
wow, that narrows it down. Actually, I was not. I had never heard of Nightmare on Elm Street before I got asked to do the role. I found out through my agent trying to get me in on an audition, and with this casting director, but he couldn't get me in. It was a general interview, but he couldn't get me in. So he set up this interview where I could go and talk with her, which happened to be Nightmare on Elm Street. So they said that I was going to read for this role called Kincaid. So, but I wasn't aware of it. If that answers your question.
Yeah. And the best part of being Kincaid, in your opinion?
The best part of being Kincaid?
Yeah.
The check.
Oh, good answer.
Couldn't resist that one. I couldn't resist that one. I think the best part of being Kincaid is that what I liked about him is that he was real. He didn't have any way out dreams. His dreams were strength. And that was something that everybody could reach. Everybody could do. His dream was to fight back, to not go down.
Right.
He didn't need anything else but his belief and his strength. So he believed in that. And that's something that you all can work to get. And then he had Robert Freddie had a gift of mouth, talking shit. Kincaid could talk shit too. So I like the fact that they let me talk my shit back to him. However, the words I would have said in real life, they would have never put them on.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Boom.
It said on the IMDb that Kincaid was the first African American to survive and return for a sequel. Did you happen to know that at the time of the filming? Or?
I didn't know that at the time of the filming, but that is true and not true.
That's why I said according to IMDb, because I didn't have time to research it.
But the not true part about it is that there was a movie called Dracula in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
And it was by the great William Marshall. But that was like a local film. It wasn't an international film or anything like that. So it didn't go anywhere. But it was a sequel. But as far as being an international horror film, I am the first Black to survive an international major horror film and return for a sequel. Basically, just to live. You know, just to live was a big thing. But to live and return to a sequel was an even bigger thing. And I did not know that when I was doing it. I wasn't aware of that.
That's awesome. And on, I'm probably going to pronounce the movie wrong, but Gornanos, they put some references to A Nightmare on Elm Street in there. Did they do that because you were in there?
Goranos.
I knew I was going to butcher it.
Nobody can butcher a name like me. No one. Let me tell you a little bit about Goranos. I have an organization called Giving Back, where I give kids scholarships when they go to college. Well, this particular young man that produced Goranos was a scholarship recipient under my organization.
Oh.
And after he finished college, he went into film and television. And after he finished college, he called me and asked me what I do is film. And I said, if you pay me what I do. So he went out, he found the money, and he paid me because Nightmare was his favorite movie. So that's why why he put some of those things in there. It was a special film to me because it was a student that I had supported. And some of those references he put in there, yes, because of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched that this week. I really enjoyed that.
You did? Then you need to send him a message.
Was there any effects that were just absolutely terrifying on Nightmare on Elm Street that you like actually saw on set? Not like watching the movie, but like while happening or see on set, which is.
I just thought while you was talking, I want to say no, but then there was one that was very scary to me. We was in this room and Freddy Krueger was scratching the walls. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Sitting down, he was scratching and all these feathers went up. Well, they was actually using real razors there.
Oh.
And to scratch to cut into this cloth-like material. And we all were scared. So we had to stay in this one particular spot when they started scratching, because there was 3 different types of gloves. There was a paper glove, razor, then there was a plastic one, and then there was the real steel one. And that's the one that they was using. And it came very close to me. But that was very scary to me. The other one was part 4 when I went into this dream and came down through this barrel. I scratched my arm right here. It was like a really big bruise, and they sprayed it was a spray-on Band-Aids, whatever it was. But those were the only 2. It's basically that scratching thing.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it. Since you've pretty much done TV shows, movies, and theater, is there ones that you prefer the most, or?
I like theater. My goal and my dream is to one day be on Broadway or off Broadway. I don't care if it's so off Broadway, it's in New Jersey. I just want to be off Broadway.
So what character would you like to portray on Broadway?
I want to do my own one-man show.
Okay.
But if I had to play a character, I would love to play Flip Wilson. Now you all
Nice.
don't know who that is. You
Flip
know Flip
Wilson?
Wilson, Big Daddy?
Yeah.
But he don't know who Flip Wilson is. Who
I've
is Flip-
heard it. Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's an old time comedian. Oh
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
from back, yeah, from like 60s, 70s. I know he's in the 70s.
Yeah.
1970. Yeah, I was born in the 70s, but so I didn't really grow up. I know who he is, but I didn't really get to enjoy him as in my prime, I guess you could say. But yes, he was funny.
I'll be sure to look him up.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should.
I know probably if I've seen him or something. I'm really bad with like connecting names to faces.
Faces,
so
yeah.
Probably if I've like seen a
Flip
picture or
Wilson
something.
was a
but-
very funny comedian at the time. As a matter of fact, I got my scholarship in college by portraying him.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
Well, I do have a question since you mentioned that. I was kind of I know you're pressed for time, but what got you into acting in the first place? Was it something you wanted to do your whole life, or kind of fell into it, or kind of like you said, got into high school, maybe got the acting bug, or?
Not high school. I first got into it when I was very young. I used to do crazy things, and I remember my sister saying to me one time, my nickname was Scooter, and she said, "Why don't we have Scooter tell us some jokes?" And I couldn't have been no more than 7 or 8. Then around we in elementary school, we had to do a program, and the program was called pantomiming, where we was pretending we were the Temptations and stuff like that. We call it lip singing now,
Right?
Pantomiming back then. And so I did it, and I wanted to be on stage ever since. For some reason, for 6 years in a row, every Christmas I was Joseph in the Christmas for 6 years I was Joseph.
That's awesome.
That's why Doomsday Crib, John, he was saying Kincaid was definitely a relatable character. And like he told you, he was surprised that you survived after calling Freddy a pussy.
He could hold his own.
Yeah.
That's Doomsday Crip saying.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful guy.
Mm-hmm.
A wonderful guy. He helped me so much about raising funds for my short film. So if I had to give us some homage or appreciation out, I do to him.
Yep, he's here with us today watching.
Yep. All right. You want to go ahead and tell us about that? Or unless you have any more questions or about your foundation and all that, your website. And
I would like to talk about my short film that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
It's called The Secret Weapon. Yesterday is the day. And it's about some children in 1963 who took to the streets to go head to head with this ruthless, racist, iconic Bull Connor. And to me and to everybody else, he was the Freddy Krueger of that time.
Right.
And so that's why I want to write this story about him. And I felt that it's a wonderful story about children. Most people don't know that it's children that gave the momentum back to the civil rights movement. It was children that gave the momentum back to for the walk to Washington. And it was children that gave the momentum back for the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Bill. So that's what my short film is about. And because I'm using children, and because of COVID, it's almost double for me to shoot this short film. So I need support, as much support as I can. This is a universal story. The reason that I call it The Secret Weapon, yesterday is today, because if you take the pictures of yesterday and compare them to the pictures of today with all this madness going around, they look very much the same. So, but most people don't know, whenever we have gotten to our lowest, it has always been young people to help pull us out. And so
bring us out.
Yeah, it's always been young people of all colors, of all races. It's been young people.
Yep.
And so that's what my story is about. I have some wonderful perks that you can still buy, like a dog tag, a postcard. I will sign the postcards. I will put whatever quote you want on there. So,
Cool.
you can go to the SagosCompany.com and you can buy them. I think you were going to put it up for them.
Yeah, and I put it on my group page as well. So, yep, got that on there, and
Yeah.
I'll be sharing that, of course.
And if you go to the SagosCompany.com, if you don't want to buy it, please make a donation. I need to support. I'm about a little over $15,000 short. So, but I'm
Gotcha.
still going to do my short film, and I need to support. So, any support that anyone can give. Also, I have to say, and I put this on IMDb, I'm going to give a special thank you, which has never been done before, on a short film called Thanks to the Horror Community. The horror community has been really supportive for me.
Right.
They have seen the horror of this story, and they want to help. They've been helping me. So I thank the horror community. Even on IMDb, I give thanks to the horror community. Something
Nice.
that's never been done before.
That's awesome.
That's one thing I like about our community. I've seen it in like other, even though some of them are kind of broken up in like little cliques or whatever. Everybody always comes together. And it's just so supportive of.
And these guys, and I say this to all the horror fans out there, because you all thank me and you say that you love what you did. We love this here. But the truth of the matter is, I am who I am because of you. You made me who I am. So I am appreciative of that. And I'm grateful for that. So when you thank me, I have to make a U-turn and thank you too. And these celebrities, as you call us, we don't always give thanks to the people who really count, which is you. So I want to say I always say that.
I appreciate that for sure. I mean, really do.
That's great to hear as well.
Yes. Thank you.
That's why when I try to do the podcast, I can't do as many as people ask me to.
Right.
I've done a podcast when there was only one person, because it wasn't about the many people that was going to be there. It was about this one person who made me who I am. So before I go, I just want to say thank you to that. That means a lot to me.
Sure.
We appreciate you coming on. We know you don't have much time,
definitely.
but to even come on, we appreciate it. So, and we'll spread the word through the rest of the horror community and try to help you out as much as we can.
And thank you. And guess what? I want to add something to you.
Okay.
Please invite me back.
No,
sure.
Absolutely.
You're definitely welcome.
I have to. Please invite me back, and I want to come back so I can spend more time. But
oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
You're welcome anytime. Anytime.
At the end of the day, I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are. The only thing that I have I can take with me when I leave this world is my word. I want people to say he's a man of his word. So I promised I was going to be here. I can't stay. I have to leave.
Right.
I promise something else. I'll be back.
Nice.
All right, great.
Okay.
We'll be looking forward to it.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Now, how do I get out of here? Okay.
I just hit end. You should be all right.
That was great.
How do I get out of here? Click the end. Well, that's all right. I almost said Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm.
Hey, well, my feed, I glitched out for about 2-3 minutes there. It froze on me. I'm like, what's going on? And I don't know if it was.
It did freeze up a little bit.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
straightened out. So.
What was that?
Oh,
Sagoes. What was this thing he said? The Sagoes.com or. I got it all messed up.
Yeah.
Well, I had it on my Facebook and stuff, so I'll continue sharing it and everything as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll still that link and
Cool.
share it as well.
Heck yeah.
So it was a film he was doing. I wasn't sure what it was exactly. I knew there was a couple things. So, but that was interesting to hear. So see that made, and So he was really nice. That'll be
Yeah.
cool with him coming back. He wouldn't have more time. So
Well, it's like he said, he'll be back. I think because he made it a point to be here tonight, even if it was for a few minutes. He said he would do it. So I
Yeah.
think he will come back for sure.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Spend a little more time with him.
Yep. But hey, any time with anyone's always great.
Nice.
So
Yeah, exactly.
he didn't have to do that or thank us, and that's true.
Right.
You don't hear many of them thanking us for
No. Or sometimes you do.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Fan, or
Yeah.
what, like we say, celebrities. They thank us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, like I was saying, sometimes you do, but then it's like some of the times that you do hear it, you don't really take it seriously. You think, oh, they're probably just saying that just to make it sound good. I guess you could tell, but you could tell with him, he's genuine about it. Yeah, you can tell.
Oh, Doomsday said the Sagoes company. Yeah.
Thank you, Doomsday.
Okay, Sagoes
I don't want to mutilate it horribly, but my memory's not very good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the older I get, my memory slips. It's horrible. Into my 40s, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting Alzheimer's already.
Yeah.
He was actually funny too when he was joking around about the check.
Yeah.
Good answer. So. It's nice talking to people who can joke around and genuine like that. So
yeah, they're real. Like he said, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, man. Just, hey, like he said, be honest and be yourself. That's what I think. Didn't matter where you come from.
Click on Doomsday's comment. That way it's up on the screen so people can see it.
Oh, the Sagoes company?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That way when people watch later, they can see it pop up.
There we go. Got it.
Yeah, go support for sure. Check it out, everybody that watches this.
Got some cool perks too. Let's see saying some dog tags and postcards and any quote.
Yeah, like right. Anything. I don't care what. I'll run anything.
Fuck you, you pussy.
Yeah, that probably would be the one I'd want.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I didn't have anything that was like his related, but I wore my "Welcome to Primetime" bitch shirt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, he's in that movie.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And I got my Freddy hat. I put my Freddy gloves by the shark.
Yeah, I should have got my Freddy figure, my Freddy glove. That's actually my wife's, but I should have brought that out tonight. I didn't think about it, but I could have had it behind me or something. But
in the padded room, that was a little interesting fact about that with the real razors. So,
yeah.
I'd be scared too if there were some razors coming at me.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like one eye kind of pointing that way, making sure it's not getting too close to me. It's like, that would be scary.
Well, when he was saying how they were marked to stand in that one spot, like watching it, you can tell how they weren't moving. They're all in the grouped together before it goes to the house and everything. So
that would just add to the. I mean, I guess I'm sure they did that on purpose just to add to the fear factor, just to get more of that fear, in the film to shoot that way. They're actually really, really worried and kind of actually really scared for real because those are real razors. So.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got Doomsday said he's got a limited art rings too, 34 total limited for 134. Okay.
Cool. Thank you for the information, Doomsday.
Yes, definitely.
Appreciated. We'll try to get as much information into it as possible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Someone I met from Live Me, I told about this. Hey, Kayla. So he just left. He had to film, but you can watch the replay. He just answered a few questions. But he is coming back. I don't know if you had seen it or not. Let's see. Artist John, I'm not sure how to say his last name there. Fabano. Sorry if I said that wrong. Did a painting that he made, a real cool piece of art. Awesome. He wanted to use to raise money.
Cool.
So
nice.
It's awesome.
So
I didn't even grab my movies to have next to me to see it.
Yep.
It took me forever. I knew I had these in the house. It took me literally days to find these damn movies. I could not find them because I have some in the basement. I have some up here on this level, and I overlooked them apparently the first time I looked for them.
You're right. I used to have the DVD box set, the DVD box set of them, but then I upgraded to that the 7 movie Blu-ray set. I didn't have the remake in it, but that's all I have right now of those.
Yeah, I have. There's 2 DVDs that
Right.
have 4 movies apiece.
The multi-packs. There
Right,
you go.
yeah.
The multi-pack
One.
is crazy.
And then I bought this from Family Dollar. It's the remake.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't paying over $5 for this thing.
Yeah. I don't have. That's not my favorite one, but if I could find it for real cheap, I'd probably add it to the collection. I guess.
Yeah, it's
I didn't care
I
too
get
much
it at the
about
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got this from Family Video when Family Video was around.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't gonna pay full price.
No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I'd maybe $5.
But yeah, I got
probably.
it has like 1 through 4 on one, and then it has the last 3. Then it has Freddy vs. Jason on this one
Okay.
as well.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how they release those.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
got
I
a
had-
question. Okay, I'm sorry. The Freddy versus Jason. Do you consider that more of a Nightmare on Elm Street movie or Friday the 13th? I considered it more of a Nightmare on Elm Street. To me,
I think
anyway.
more of a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I would say
I
this brings Jason to the world.
Yeah,
so.
he's pulling the string
Because he
the whole
wants to
time.
get them to fear him again, so they kind of
Exactly.
He uses Jason.
I've had some conversations with people about that, and it's kind of mixed a little bit. They're like, "Well, Jason has all these kills. Well, it's because Freddy's kind of controlling him, and then he goes out of control. So it's Freddy's mainly the one that's kind of over,
the
pulling
puppet
strings
master
and
going
exactly, yeah, pulling the strings.
just like in Dream Warriors.
Yeah, exactly, right.
That's what I love that kill when he skins there. He's like,
Yes.
use him as a puppet there.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
What are some of your favorite nightmare kills? Since we're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street here, and anyone in the chat who want to share theirs.
Right. That's a good question. That's like, I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah.
For sure. Welcome to Primetime, bitch. Of course,
Bitch,
that's this classic.
Definitely classic.
I don't know. Maybe I think mine, and it's weird. It's probably from part 4. Really, it's the Roach Motel. I've always liked. I thought it was gross as a kid. Like, oh my god! But I've always liked
turning
that
into
one.
the roach.
So turning into the
Right.
roach, and she gets in the Roach Motel and just squishes her, and the slime shoots out of the. So,
Yeah, that's.
I've
a good
always
one.
liked that one. That might be my favorite one. I don't know. But there's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of good
it.
ones.
Yeah,
But of course, you got the classics from the original. The Johnny Depp scene where getting stuck
Blood
in his bed,
comes
the
out
blood
of the
squirting
bed.
everywhere. And then so all the kills in the first one are like classic to me. So I don't know, but I like the Roach Motel one probably.
I kind of
Yeah,
I forget which one it's in because, like I said, my memory's horrible.
Yeah.
But like the video game one.
Oh, okay.
Freddy's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Kaylee
Movie's not
said
so great, but that's a
definitely
good
the
kill.
Johnny kill.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be up there. But I don't know. I just always have a soft spot for the Roach Motel one for some reason. It just stuck
When
with me
it's
as a
coming
kid
out of
watching.
her
Like,
arms.
It's really hard.
yeah, it's like, oh god, because I hate
There's
cockroaches.
so many like creative kills, like
Mhm.
throughout, especially when they get more towards like the comedy version of them.
Yes.
There's so many like, creative kills in these movies. It's hard to really pick, but yeah, I really like the game one, but I like that one as well. You got to go with the classics too, like the Primetime Bitch. And
Yeah.
It's like you said, when they leaned more towards the comedy, it seemed like the kills were kind of cooler because they weren't meant to be scary. They're just being, all right, let's see what kind of cool kills
how
we come up with
outrageous and creative.
Yeah,
they
like,
can
oh
be.
yeah, let's do this. And
Well, and the Death Kid too, when he made the super hearing aid on him and blew him up, and
oh yes, almost forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good one too.
he pulled out the talk where he's like, no,
Yeah, no.
or the what a suck face. I mean, they're all good. It's hard to choose.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
And then, what was it for? Like you said, that one girl was having an asthma attack, but she was screaming, and he completely sucked her dry.
Oh yeah, she went dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you.
That's a good one. There's so many of them. I forget a bunch of them.
You get your name right. Jesus Christ, I can't read.
Tuber chats in the chat. Let's see.
Yes.
Connect and grow. Cool.
Yep.
Share it on Reddit.
Appreciate that. Yep.
Nice. Thank you.
I have a Reddit account, but I don't post on there. I did try to post once, but I was asking my son because, sorry, I'm kind of a boomer. But I was asking my son, I was like, am I doing this right? And he's like, no, you did not do that right. So I've never really posted on again. He just kind of laughed at me. I was like, well, I didn't think it was that bad, but geez.
Right. Yeah. I've gotten more. I mean, like I'm not great with like the whole social media, these different things to get on. So until I've gotten on YouTube, so I've kind of learned a little bit more. But I'm stuck in the Stone Age, I guess, when it comes to figuring out what this and that, how this works. Like I said, I don't have a Reddit. I have a Twitter account, but I never use it. The only thing
Yeah,
I really
got
get on is
Twitter
just YouTube,
and,
Facebook.
Instagram.
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean
Reddit,
Instagram.
but I don't use it. But basically, when I find out a new platform, I'll get it.
Mhm.
And then that way I have my name because I want the Miss Boomstick name. But
Right.
I don't see very many people trying to steal it. But I'll get the account. That way I have my name. And then if I use it or not, it's like,
That's kind of how.
because I'm not that good with technology. I have to
Yeah,
have
I'm not
either my
either.
husband or my son teach me.
That's kind
Hey,
of
Phil.
I got stuck with this Big Daddy J thing. It was for fun at first. Now it's like, well, I can't really change it now, so I'm just gonna go with it for now.
Yeah, I went by Miss Boomstick for a long, long time, and well, originally I had it as Boomstick Girl 79,
Oh, okay.
and I'm like, that sounds really stupid. I don't like that.
Right.
So I changed it to Miss Boomstick,
That's good.
and
Yeah.
then even my PlayStation name was like Miss Boomstick, then YT, because it
Right.
made me have 2 letters at the end of it.
That's like me.
I guess I'll put YT for YouTube.
I'm an Xbox. That's Big
Right.
Daddy J with a bunch of numbers behind it. My thing on Xbox. So
I
yeah.
don't think I have an Xbox account. If I do, I don't remember it. So we have an Xbox, but I don't play on it.
Yeah. I don't have a PlayStation right
on my
now.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I got my Nintendo Switch and Xbox. I haven't played in a while.
Hey, Phil. What's up?
So, what's going on, Phil?
I noticed him sneaking in the chat.
Yeah. So, I probably should have just said Ken Sagoes at 7 instead of between 7:15 and 30. He told me he was going to be running late, so I was like, oh, I'll just say
like
that.
You said, there's always a replay. Then he kind of gave us a teaser tonight. Hopefully he'll be back on it.
Exactly.
Point.
So he's
like
telling
a tease
people
of what you're gonna get later
answer
on.
a couple questions and put out his stuff.
And you better come back and see him. So you just come on to the next show. At least he'll be able to stay on longer too. So
definitely,
we could chat more.
Yeah. So I would have had more questions, but I thought he was going to be quick, so I just didn't come up with that many. I'll ask him some stuff later. But
and that was the only question that came to mind too earlier when you said that. It's like, well, I know a lot of people ask him the Nightmare on Elm Street question, so I'm just going to ask him what got him into acting, or if he's had that bug his whole life.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's just a standard kind of question you ask people. But I love that, hearing about that, because everybody, it seems like it's almost different from every person I've listened to on being interviewed. Some people say it just fell into their lap. They never thought about doing it, and just auditioned for the heck of it. And some people were born that way, just since they could remember they wanted to be an actor. Or it's just I like hearing those stories. It's really neat.
Always a different story to it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple that I didn't get to, but I purposely was like, "Oh, he'll come back. I'm not gonna."
Yeah.
Get into that much because those might be longer stories. So because I had like 8 questions, plus I had notes up top that I could pull from if needed to.
Right.
Yeah.
I usually have like a big page full of notes.
But for about 15 or so minutes that he was on, we did cover a lot.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, my notes.
We're prepared.
That was for Ken.
And just put them in your save file for later.
That was. Oh, see if I can get it. That was last night for Steve.
Yeah. He was fun. I really
I watched a little bit of that before I went to work this week. That was a good one last night.
2.5 hours we were on. So,
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna. I was thinking like maybe in October sometime we'll do like a whole paranormal show. And
that'd be cool. Yes.
Because he wants to come back and tell more stories, and we can share, and people in the chat can share any of their encounters.
Sure, because I have some stories myself.
Yeah.
Experiences.
I'm huge into paranormal. I'm huge into cryptids. I love the UFOs with their kind of group into cryptids. So I love all this stuff. So
same here.
And I definitely have ghost stories.
Oh yeah, I have a few.
Yeah. So, sure. Yeah, I got some that I was just saving. So when he said that he wants to come back, so
yeah, I was had a group like that. I didn't see it on there, so that was good to know.
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun. And I figure October will be good because close to Halloween and get all that in.
A lot more people getting spooky.
Oh yeah.
So, that'll be our little Halloween spectacular paranormal chat. What's going on? Who else here? Super Ted.
I didn't realize I'm gonna go subscribe because I thought I subscribed to you already, and I wasn't. I just looked.
Oh.
Boomstick. Yeah. So my bad. Oh wow, I thought
Oh.
I was. I hate that. You interact with people and then you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was subscribed.
Well, there was a couple people before I thought I was subscribed to, and I had to or I guess I resubscribed. I don't know, but
yeah, that's like me. Like I was subscribed, and you sometimes you're like you look and you're like, I'm subscribed. I don't know if YouTube they do that weird where they kick you off.
Sometimes
Sometimes
they
it's
do.
weird. So I'm pretty sure I subscribed to you one of the
go.
midnight hour months ago.
yeah.
I just looked again to make sure because I wasn't sure because I remember like not seeing you pop up or ever. And I was like, wait a minute, let me
Yeah,
check
I haven't
real
been
quick what I'm thinking.
posting much this month. This Julys are hard for me as it is, and this year was especially rough. And so I haven't done very many videos this month. But now I think because I just had an idea to film something later, but I need help from either my son or my husband because I need a camera person. But that, and I have a couple of unboxings I got to do.
Cool.
I still have like 1 or 2 reviews that I filmed before July that I haven't even edited or posted.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's been. And then I started to do the news on Fridays, but then my computer decided to didn't want to work anymore.
Oh wow.
Like the program I used
Right.
for it. So it took like 3 weeks to get it figured out because my husband could only look at it on, after work and whatnot. So, and I don't know anything about it. So I think we got everything straightened out. So this Friday I should have a news report.
Oh, cool.
News shall be returning soon.
It will. After a 3-week break, which I kind of needed it anyway.
Yeah, you do sometimes. The last couple of months I've been posting sporadically myself. Like I need to get back in. I need to start doing a few different things, do some reviews. I hadn't even done a review on my channel yet. I need to start doing those, but I'm trying to figure out a good way to, just because you see a lot of the reviewers are just kind of the same old. Like, well, I want to try something. It's a little different, that might catch people's eyes, doing something different with it. So I'm not really sure yet. Been kind of bouncing some ideas around. So,
that's what I started doing the news. It's like, I don't see anybody else doing it because I'll pull like articles from like Bloody Disgusting, iHorror, stuff like that. I'll have my screen recorder and just kind of go over the articles to inform people, others. I won't do the whole thing because people could go to the articles themselves, but I'll just kind of glance over it a little bit, and that way if somebody's interested, they can go read it. But not every
Oracle, you can call it the Horacle.
There you go.
Oracle news.
True. I just been putting I don't even remember what I was calling it. Boom Horror News. That's what I was calling it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's got a ring to it. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, the only thing I'm really doing right now is just running a contest for the 100 subscriber mark. I'm trying to get there, so I've got a contest going for another week. I've got it up, so.
Nice.
I still got to try to do a video for that. I'm just
I'm
behind on my Wild Eye reviews,
type
and
it out
I
if
just
you want to.
So
I've got like 3 or 4. I think I got 3 or 4 entries right now in there. So David's Horror, he did a video, so I was like, all right, that's pretty cool.
So yeah.
Cool. I'll have to check it out because I just got you back, so I must not connect
with
you. Either that or it took it off. I don't know.
I think so because I know I subscribed to you one time. I know I did. I just
blurry.
Yep. It's the Blur Witch Project.
Yeah.
I just saw that game is on sale on PlayStation. I forget how much it was. It's like $13, something like that. I was debating about getting it, but because it looks good, but I'm not. It's like I play PlayStation, but I'm not that good. I've only been playing video games on the PlayStation for like the last 2-ish years, and not like constantly.
I'm surprised. Have you played that Man-Eater where you're the shark? I'm sure you saw that game. I'm like, now if you haven't played that.
As soon as that game came out, I bought that. But
I figured you'd play that one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played that yet, but it looks good.
I even had Jaws for PlayStation 2. I haven't.
Oh wow.
Just not sure where it's at, but
I did PlayStation.
I could put it in my PlayStation 4, but I don't think you can do that.
Right.
No. I wish they would backplay all the games. I don't know why they did that. It's so annoying. They just want you to have them all.
PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly, PlayStation 2 used to do it, but when they brought out 3, they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
And because they want you to buy, I guess, the new.
Yep, it's all about that money. Let's rebuy. It's kind of like with movies, if you think about it. Oh, let's go to Blu-ray, to 4K now, the 4K HD, all that's just like, oh man, I gotta buy it again. How many times you gotta buy Halloween? God.
Well, remember before Blu-rays came out, there were those HD DVDs.
Yes.
That they didn't have a long run, but they were out for a little bit. Like they were supposedly better than DVDs, but they weren't Blu-rays yet.
Funny you bring that up because my last haul video, I found one of those HD DVDs. It's in a red case. It looks just like a Blu-ray case and everything. But
they were either red or brownish red.
Yeah, it's like a red, like a dark red maroonish kind of color. And it looked cool, so I bought it at a Goodwill for like $1, a couple of bucks. It was The Last Samurai of Tom Cruise. Pretty good movie, but I just liked the case. I was like, this looks pretty cool. So went and picked it up. It's a good movie, so I'm like, yeah, pretty cheap. So
I think they had one of the Lord of the Rings also in one of those, and I don't remember how many movies they did, but there weren't a whole lot.
No, they weren't, because Blu-rays basically were coming out then. I think, yeah.
Yeah, probably because they knew they were going to do Blu-rays, so they didn't discontinue them. But I wonder what the value of those are to certain
That's exactly what I was saying. They might be worth
just to have.
If you look into it,
depending on the right person who might just want it for whatever reason.
One of those rare items.
Even $40, yeah, sure, why not? You can have it for free. I don't care.
You just said you paid for $1.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to tell. Well, you screwed yourself now.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They'll be like 50 cents.
Yeah. Well, I did pick up a VHS copy of E.T. for 50 cents the same day, so yeah, I have it in my collection. So
that's an interesting find, though. I haven't seen any of those HDs in a while.
Yeah, it happened to be mixed in with the DVDs and a couple of Blu-rays. They had this Goodwill. I'm like, well, I pulled it out because the case looked different. I didn't even know what movie it was at first. Just looking like, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and get it. It's a pretty good movie, actually. So,
right.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Bronco Juggalo.
Hey, sorry to hear about your brother, man.
Oh.
How you been doing? Yeah, I don't know if you heard about his brother passing away. So
I watched a little bit of. I didn't get.
So sorry to hear that.
But I watched a little bit today of the rebroadcast or whatever you want to call it of the Slash thing. But yeah, sorry to hear that, Brad.
Yeah, condolences for sure.
Yeah, we're all thinking about you and your family.
He has a contest going on right now, though. The 1,200 subscriber contest.
Yeah.
Fun.
I was telling Steve, I think it was it last week or the week before? I forget what it was. It's like, it looks fun, but I haven't been in the headspace to make a fun video like that, so that's why I haven't entered.
Actually, before I got on here tonight, I watched John Project Ellsworth. His entry into it is pretty funny. He had his wife and doing the Halloween, the first Halloween, where Lori's running, from Michael from the other house, trying to get in, and couldn't get the door unlocked, throwing stuff at the window to get Tommy up, the pot, and he comes down. It was really good. It's funny, but it was really good. Yeah, he had the music going and everything.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, check it out. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, Brad. If you need to talk to any of us, don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate. Yeah.
That almost sounded not like what I wanted it to.
I do that all the time.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all here for you.
Definitely. Great community to support for everybody. It's we were talking about earlier during the interview. The horror community, it's one thing. It's people look at, you're into horror and this and that. Well, but if you're part of this community, it's some of the most giving people you'll ever come across too, and caring and compassionate people. So,
yeah, that's right. It ends today, and he said his subs are dropping though, lost 10, and then gained 2. I think it's YouTube, as some of my views have also disappeared.
Exactly.
I've had that happen to some of mine too.
That's a shame.
I don't get to hear the views that you guys or everybody else gets, but yeah,
it still happens,
Yep.
Hello, hey.
Hey, John, we just talked about you.
Oh, yeah.
Just mentioned. I just watched your video, John, right before the stream started. Your entry to the Bronco Juggalos contest.
He heard us talking about him.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, but while you're here, Brad, I did. Your contest looks super fun. I just wasn't in the headspace to join, or I would have definitely done it as well. But it definitely looked like a lot of fun. So hopefully, because I know last video I saw you only had I think 4 entries, but I've seen more since that video. So I hope you had a lot of entries to your contest. But I'll have to, because I don't know if I'm connected with Project Ellsworth, so I'll have to check.
Oh, definitely. He's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Loves his stuff.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I
he's
maybe,
awesome.
but then again, with YouTube, I'm not sure.
No, I
I'll
know.
have to reconnect just in case. I might have to
Just to
reconnect.
check,
So we'll
yeah.
see.
Stupid how they do things
My
sometimes.
Freddy hat. It comes with the woman's like Freddy costume. But yeah, it's clipped into my hair, so it's not really going much more than that. But
yeah, I've got
the one comes with the tiny hat and not the big hat. So you should have watched yesterday. I had a unicorn horn on yesterday.
Yeah, that was funny. I got the little tiny terror of Freddy that they had at Walmart, and I'm thinking about I might have Robert sign it when I see him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's going to be at Spooky Empire, so I think that'll be an interesting little item to have signed.
I picked that same one up it was about a couple months ago. That Toonie Terror Freddy, yeah. I got into. And speaking of John, I started when I watched him. He started getting the Toonie Terrors, and I got it. I mean, I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get them. Then I found a Michael from Part 2 for like $5 on clearance one day at Walmart. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna.
That's
grab
what we had. I got it from my Walmart for that. Yeah.
And I started getting the bug for the Toonie Terrors. I'm like,
There were a couple really good NECA figures that I wanted to get, but the boxes, I don't know if someone opened it and messed up the box, and I'm real picky, and I just get it just to collect it, and the box wasn't in good, and the box wasn't in good enough condition. I'm like, there was the Scream one, we had that one, but the box was messed up, and I'm like, it's so nice. It had the different Scream masks, the knife. I think it had the like glow in the dark one or whatever.
I got that one for back in June, I think for Father's Day gift. I got that one with the glow in the dark mask and everything. Yeah, the NECA Ultimate. Cloth the. Yeah.
I mean, I know people open them up and still and stuff, but I just like to keep them close. I mean, I just collect them just to have them sealed up. So
I don't. I usually all my NECAs I'll pull out of the box and have them set up, but there's quite a few that I won't pull out of the box. Like all my Walking Dead figure, most of them they're in the box still. So.
And when I was getting stuff for decorations for our wedding, I'd pick up a few of the loose ones. I had Funko Pops and some NECA figures. In my decorations for our wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I have a video on my channel that says something about, I forget what I titled, something about wedding decorations or whatever. It's kind of far back, but if you find it, you'll see I put like a bunch of pictures together.
Cool.
Right.
Check it out.
Made it, you can see that because we had a mix between Star Wars and horror theme wedding.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so we had some stuff.
Star Wars. Yeah, that right there, like heck yeah. I'm a Star Wars fanatic, so
Wars fan. So it wasn't like over dramatic stuff, but there was like bits here and there. About the biggest thing I think I had this big curtain that said "Don't open dead inside." We had that behind the cake.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And I had a giant cutout of a shark head that was right behind us at the altar.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
But yeah, there's a lot. I have a whole video if you have to find it. It's like something about wedding. I'm pretty sure it's the only one titled "Wedding" on my page.
John
you always put it in your playlist.
Yeah, it's in a playlist. I'm trying to remember which one. It's either in Story Times or Vlog. It might be in both. But yeah, if you go to playlist, it's either in Story Time or Vlogs.
Cool.
Possibly both. Hell, I don't know where I put shit out. But yeah, I got tons of playlists.
John's saying he's a notorious unboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just checked it was a Victor Crawley yesterday video. It was pretty cool. It was a nice looking figure from Hatchet.
I got that one, from his website, Adam Green's website. He was solemn, and I got it signed from him too. Yeah, if you order it from him, he'll sign it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I'd have to find it, but yeah, maybe another day I'll show that off.
Right? Heck yeah.
Like, who knows? If we ever get Adam Green, that'd be awesome. You know?
That would be great.
If you're watching, Adam.
Never know.
So.
I know I was thinking today because I'd posted something on Twitter about, I think it was Sharknado or something like that, and I tagged the director. I was like, man, if we could get like David Michael Latt or I forget what the director's name was. I'd have to look at my Twitter. But man, if we could get either one of those two, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's gonna bug me now. I can't remember the director's name. I know I have them both on my Twitter, but
we'll see how things go in the future. But what's
you
good
never
is, I mean, all of our guests have enjoyed themselves so far and want to come back, and so as long as the word gets out, and so. And when I go to MegaCon, I'll be passing out cards to people attending. So not just the guests themselves, but the attendees, and get more people to check us out.
Come on there and give us some views.
Yep. So
it's all about the views.
Just putting it out there, letting people know. Share.
Nice.
A couple.
Dead.
Oh, we'll go and watch Evil Dead 4K. Nice. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice.
Are you taking a picture?
No, I was like, I'm sorry. It's like
take a picture of he has the 4K. I gotta save this.
I pull my phone. Yeah, like right.
You have this screenshotted project.
That's awesome.
No, actually, I didn't realize I was trying to chat with my phone because I'm on this tablet and I have to go on another screen to see what everyone says, and I can't chat back except on my phone. So it's stupid, but
I know. I could see the comments on my computer, but I have to have it pulled up on my phone so I can make. But if you unless you're the one that's running this thing, you can't type the things on here.
I have the power.
Right.
By the power of the horror freak.
Speaking of, did y'all watch the He-Man show that's on Netflix?
I haven't got.
It was.
I thought it was pretty good. I did too, and there's a lot of backlash on it right now. People are hating on it because He-Man wasn't in it. I don't want to give anything away, but what they're saying.
Everybody pretty much knows. I know what it's about, and that's why I've been hesitant.
Yeah, but it's not bad. I mean,
I also haven't had time to watch it.
Yeah,
either, so.
I watched them in one sitting because it was last Sunday. I think it was. It goes pretty quick.
It was
it's
only
like 2 hours.
It's like 5
episodes. I think it was just 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, like 20-25 minutes each. So yeah, it wasn't bad though. Looking forward to seeing what they do next batch episodes. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
Now I might watch it eventually.
Yeah, that was a big He-Man.
I'm not like in a big rush to go see it.
Right? Yeah.
I was real big into He-Mans when I was a tomboy when I was little.
Right.
I had He-Man toys. I had Hot Wheels.
Like my wife.
Remember the Power Sword when it was out? The He-Man sword, and you could hit the button and it would change and it would make the sound and everything.
I did have a Castle Grayskull. I did have that because that's in my parents' basement right now.
Oh, cool.
But I had some He-Mans. I had Castle Grayskull. I don't remember the sword, but I don't think I had that. If I did, I don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had stuff like that. I think I barely had any Barbies, and I know I had My Little Ponies, but I was like horse obsessed when I was young. But
My Tiny Uni.
Yes.
They still need action figures of that.
Right.
We were talking about that last night. Him having action figures of Duke and all that. And
oh wow.
A Duke cartoon special. All right, come on Netflix.
Right. Hey, there you go. It might be on Amazon Prime though, possibly instead of Netflix. So who knows?
Or wherever. I mean,
yeah.
Just pick it up streaming service.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, there's so many of them out there to choose from.
Yeah. Man, I'm so behind on stuff. Like I've been meaning to watch. My watch lists are crazy.
Oh god, mine too. Yeah.
I only have like so much because most of my family don't like horror movies, so I have to basically watch during the day when my husband's at work and my son's either at school or he's just up in his room playing on stuff. But so I have to usually watch during the day, and then I have to usually get dinner and stuff ready. It's like, trying to get so much done.
Oh yeah.
I want to watch the seasons of Dexter again because it's coming back out. So I'm on season 3 now. Again, I just want to rewatch them and refresh before the new season starts up and get them all the way through and be ready for the new one. So I've been watching those. I think I'm on episode 6 or 7 of the 3rd season now. So bring that back up. But
Dexter.
Such a great show. Oh my gosh.
I've heard it is, but I've never watched.
I've watched a few episodes, but I haven't watched it from the beginning. So I need to do that because what I watched was pretty cool. It was is different. But yeah, so I need to go back but I don't know. I say that, but it might be 10 years down the road before I finally get to watch it or something. Because
the series will be over entirely.
Yeah, I'll know everything about what happened, who did this, how it ended, but I'll try to watch it. I don't know.
I mean, all the times that he almost gets caught and the ways he gets out of it, it's like, oh my gosh.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
It's intense.
I'm waiting for The Walking Dead to come back next month. The season 11, this final season they're going to start.
It's the final season. Yep. So.
Yeah, I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. My wife and I.
I was going to say they're filming, but I'm thinking of something else. Evil Dead I think the new Evil Dead movie.
Evil Dead Rise? Yeah.
Yeah. Either they just got done filming, or I know I saw like a midway post about it, so I don't know if they're all the way done yet or not.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with the Walking Dead movies. Like they're supposed to be doing. Like
they were supposed to do them like right before COVID hit, and so I think threw a wrench and everything.
Yeah,
the last I heard was they're not filming. So right now I heard rumors they started filming like in Canada or something, the Rick movie, and then they weren't. The rumors were false, and so who knows? Yeah,
right. Maybe that's what I saw, but I could be merging it with other things because
same here. Yeah, I do that a lot. So.
Maybe eventually we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good ending and not like we waited all these years and this is how they're going to end it on us. Like,
I know. That's what I'm worried about. They had to have Rick come back at some point, either as a flash forward scene or a dream sequence or something, because he's got to be on the show at least at the very end, to have an appearance or something. It started out with him. It's pretty much the whole universe is about Rick, basically. All the shows are starting to connect, and then it's leading up to where Rick went. Kind of, it's got to have him at the end.
And they're only going to have one more season of World Beyond.
Yeah.
Which I'm not too fond of that. And
it's okay.
It's on my video. It's on my
I watched a few of them. I didn't finish the season, but
and then there's Fear.
Fear was good. The last season I thought was great.
I need to get back to Fear. I'm on the 4th or 5th season.
Okay, well that's where it kind of went for me kind of downhill a little bit. But this 6th season it was great. So yeah. I really enjoyed it. So they're all connected, though. All 3 of these shows are going to intertwine. They're all leading to the CRM they call them or whatever. Yeah, the big baddies, I guess. It
was cool how they put Morgan over on Fear of the Walking Dead.
Yeah. Now Dwight's on there too.
Over there is too. Dwight and his wife Sherry are over on Fear as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they have
I haven't watched them yet, but they got like something like the backstories. They've done like 2 or 3 episodes.
I haven't watched them either. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen advertise about it.
I think they did Negan so far and Daryl, of course. And
there might be Carol and Maggie too, I think.
I think it was Maggie that they
Yeah.
I seen that they're supposed to do, which I don't know if they're still going to do, but they were supposed to do a spin-off series with like Negan and use Negan's son.
Okay.
Like his real life, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's son.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't heard much more past that, so I don't know where they're at on that. But yeah, last I heard they was talking about doing like a Negan TV series. So
that's funny how they do these now. Remember the first few years of Walking Dead, you would never hear anything about a spinoff because they didn't want you to think, okay, well, this person's not going to die now, or this person, well, they're going to live, so you're not scared. Like before, if Daryl, remember the whole thing, if Daryl dies, everybody's going to riot. They better not kill Daryl off. No, he can't die. Everyone's scared of it. Now they're going to have a spinoff of him and Carol, supposedly. That's supposed to be in the works. They're
just calling it Carol and Daryl.
Yeah. So it's like, well, you're giving a lot away here. Now it's not.
Yeah,
we know they live.
Yeah,
they're so close, like friend wise. I don't think that would happen because they're so bonded as friends.
Oh yeah, they're more of a brother and sister to me. I don't even want them to get together now. A few years ago, I was like, yeah, they need to hook up. Yeah,
they should get together, but after everything, it's like, nah.
Yeah, they need to stay how they are. It's better than
too much. They're too closely friends, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
That would change so much.
One of the bonus episodes they put on this past season, they tacked on at the end of season 10. They had that Daryl story where what happened to him in those 6-year gap after Rick's disappearance, where he had met this woman in the woods or whatever, and they kind of hooked up. So there's something there. He's gonna maybe reunite with her in this next season. I don't know.
Yeah, because she was the original owner of the dog.
The dog. That's where it came from. Yeah.
And that scares me. I've seen the preview of this next season. Did you see the preview of the season 11, the
I have
trailer?
not. No.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I won't give anything away, but I'm like, oh no, I hope, please don't nothing bad happen to the dog. I hate when animals get killed in movies or hurt.
Kill all the people you want. But,
yeah, kill them all, man. Just let the
And
animals
usually
live.
The Walking Dead is notorious about that. They'll introduce an animal, and then
Yes.
that same episode or
Yeah.
the next one, it'll
Yeah.
be gone. The dog has lasted a while,
Yeah,
so
it is. Yeah.
dog's kind of
All
smart.
you hear
So
is
we
hear
gotta
yelp off screen, and
cross our
Daryl's like,
fingers
no.
with that one.
Yeah.
But
So
you know,
I'm like,
like Buttons, and there was some sort of sheep or goat, Buttons with a horse and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, because Daryl tried to tame that black stallion,
and it got
named it Buttons,
devoured. Yes.
and it got
Patrick
killed.
said, "Save the cats."
Yeah.
Oh, that's in Fear. What was it? Skidmark.
Skidmark, yeah, the cat. That's right, Skidmark. It's Daniel's cat. Yeah, his little buddy. He's still alive though, Skidmark.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah.
The girl? I can't think of her name.
Is it Charlie?
The girl was. Charlie was watching Skidmark.
One that killed Nick.
It's also weird saying Skidmark.
Yeah, I know it is.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited about it though.
Yeah, I've always watched that like religiously. This year I kind of fell behind a little bit because we didn't have cable, so I was trying to watch off AMC Plus. So I fell behind a little bit on Fear, but then I got caught up. At least I think I'm caught up. But I'm normally like I'll watch that day, and I gotta watch it right then and there.
We're the same way. I'll probably get the AMC Plus again before The Walking Dead comes back on, so I can watch it early and stuff. We usually do that too, but I got cut off after the Fear was over for the year. I'm like, I'll get it later. I don't want to spend all this money on all these streaming services and stuff right now.
Yeah. See, he said dog breath is bad enough to kill zombies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of, I sent him a congrats earlier. He hit 300. That's awesome, Patrick.
Yeah.
300 sub mark.
Finally, well deserved.
And trying to get to 100 is hard. That's what I've been battling for months. It's like, I'm 86 right now. Finally, I'm getting close. Like, come on.
Well, hopefully you get there. Yeah, I haven't moved past like 130.
Right.
I think I'm at 130. Well, I'm probably 137 now. But I haven't posted this month either. Hardly. Yeah. I posted a couple things. Like I made a new intro. I made a video like updating why I haven't been posting videos, and I added the new intro that took me forever to make into that. And then I just had another idea for another intro for my news story, but like I said, I need somebody to help me make that.
That's what I'm looking for. I need a tech person for me too. Be so much easier.
Yeah, he taught me, like he got me the program, whatever, and then taught me a little bit about it. But for the most part, just kind of let me loose. It's like this is basically where everything is, and then so I've been teaching myself how to edit as I go. So his stuff's not the greatest, but it's like I'm learning as I go because I've never really had computers. Yeah. So trying to learn all this stuff is a lot different for me. It's like basically having your mom or grandma do it for you.
Right, yeah.
But I've been doing I'm pretty proud of the intro that I just made earlier this month. It took me 2 hours to make, so I'm pretty proud of it. So. But yeah, I had an idea for my news one. I was going to splice what I already had made with another idea I have in it, but I need somebody to hold the camera because I don't want it stand still. I need it moving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I need to be stand still, so I can't do that. So I need somebody. I need to put to work somebody in the house to help me.
Right.
I did that on one of
ideas not coming together.
I had my wife do that on one of my recent hauls. Like, okay, I'm gonna have you film me, and that way I can be hands free and more of a presentation style of my haul instead of just sitting here with my camera trying to position it a certain way. Like, okay, like I get more high tech.
I have stands and stuff if I need to be standstill, but for the thing I have in my head, I need the camera moving.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I gotta get somebody to help me with that.
So you're gonna go ahead and call it the Horacle?
Oracle?
The Horacle, yeah, exactly.
That's good. I like
I don't know.
that.
Well, I'll have to think about it because I do need to make new thumbnails. I'm trying to teach myself because I can edit photos on my phone with like the apps I have, but I'm having trouble learning how to edit photos on the computer. So I've been trying to do that and failing badly.
Right.
My thumbnails look horrible, but I need to make a better thumbnail for it. So maybe I'll consider it if I figure out how to edit better pictures. Until then,
Same here.
Crappy picture.
Patrick
I
says he's
Photoshop myself onto like this newsroom thing. It looks horrible.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, I got to figure out a better way to get more graphics on my videos. Like, if I'm going to do like a ranking video or something, I need to pop, where they can pop up the poster art or something. Like, I'm having trouble doing that kind of stuff. I can do thumbnails pretty good now, but when it comes during the video, like you want visual aids, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm learning how to do that stuff. But
okay.
Because my program, because I edit everything on my computer,
right?
And everything, so I'm getting all right with doing like the graphics and whatnot. Just trying to figure out what I want where. But what was you gonna say, Steve?
I was gonna say I did mine on my phone. It's called Video Editor. It's an app, and you can do like even reaction videos on it. It's got it set up where you can just put it in. You can put all your graphics up, put in your videos, everything that you need.
Nice.
So yeah, it's nice. I just do it right off my iPhone and load it up, and that's how I've done slicing all my videos and my contest I did for Brad, the whole chicken fucker scene.
Yeah, that was good. I like that one.
I was like, no one is ever going to pick that scene, so I'm like, I got to do it because no one's ever going
to go for it.
I had an idea because I saw it, and I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, but I would have needed my green screen upstairs, and then I was like, the one that's kind of hard for me to get up and down the stairs, like I'm not really in the headspace to really like act really well and like pull it off. Plus, having to get my ass upstairs, I was like, I don't know if it's worth it, so I didn't do it. Nothing against Brad. It's just like, I don't want this to look like shit. If I'm gonna put it like the effort of the green screen and all that, I want it to look good.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not in the space for this. I can't. If I'm gonna make a fun video, I gotta be in better mindset.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Patrick says he's got to get to 310 so don't slide backwards. He's at 302 right now, sub count. So yeah, hopefully you'll get there.
Like I said, we all know how they do that back and forth. It's the story of all of us.
Probably what's going to happen. I'm going to hit 100, and then I'm going to wait. Like the next day, I'll be down to like 95 or something. Oh, man. I know that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's when I had happened to me. Like I was at 100, and then I think it went to like 98, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, no, I was there.
It's like I wish we could just connect with whoever we want and just stay there, I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't understand why YouTube does that. It kicks you off like it kills. Like this happened before. I've had a few different times. I know I've subbed somebody, and it's like, what the heck? Yeah, and people have told me the same thing. No, I subbed to you. Like, well, let me sub again. It shows that I'm not subbed to you. And like, well, I don't know.
It's like can't ask for a son. That's what we got to connect now. Remember, the S word is bad.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry, Patrick.
No S words in our show.
Well, that's gonna be what happened to me the other day. I had a notification. I had a friend request on Facebook. I went to go look at it, and it was gone. So somebody sent me a friend request. Like, no, I don't want to be your friend.
Nah, never mind. On second thought, I'm gonna take it back.
I should have researched more.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah. After reviewing your profile, I don't think it'd be best if we weren't friends. Take it back, yeah.
Which most of my stuff's locked up where you can't see it unless we're actually friends because I'm like paranoid. So a lot of stuff you can't see. So unless I would have agreed to that, you would. Plus, I have like a lot of photo album stuff that only I could see because I was like,
right.
So,
yeah, Patrick said no S word.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right. I won't.
Yeah. Shitty sugar.
Shakaka. Shakaka. He's on the bed.
Oh God, yeah.
They're about to fight.
Ace Ventura, yeah.
Shakaka. Anyway, I was about to say something else now, and I forgot. Well, Bull Shaka. I can't remember.
There you go.
Keep going blurry. I don't know if that's because I'm wiggling around or what.
Oh, I'm going blurry?
No, me. I was going
you.
blurry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's your camera. If you go back too far, it automatically readjusts.
Oh. Apparently it's my fault.
Yes, next week is Debbie Rashawn. Yes. That's right, Patrick. So that'll be a fun one too. And then after that I decided to it's the same weekend, but instead of going to camp, I did decide to go on MegaCon.
Cool.
So, or on MegaCon. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm right on top. To go to MegaCon. So I was debating. They kept adding more and more people. I wasn't going to do it, and I'm like,
All right.
So, but I think it's probably the better choice of the two, and it'll also help us out some too.
There you
so,
go. Yeah. Promote yourself a little bit more. Yeah.
I got to do it. So that ticket is for sale. If anyone watching wants to go, there is a ticket available. I mean, if she doesn't sell it, then I'll just still pay her for it anyway. But
okay,
maybe it can still go to use. We'll see. So,
where is it located so people will know?
It's in Georgia. It's oh shoot. Well, it's Camp Daniel Morgan. I forget where city is. I'll have to look it up.
So if you're able to get to Georgia and you want to go to that, get a hold of Steve.
Yeah. Just look up Camp Daniel Morgan. I can't remember exactly what part of Georgia.
Right. I figure.
Of course, I can't remember right off there now. Let's go ahead.
Well, like a general state, that should be good enough.
It is in Georgia. I know that. Somewhere among there, just randomly drive until you find Crystal Lake. That's all it is.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a scavenger hunt. You gotta leave
GPS nowadays, yeah.
You gotta pick up clues on it and everything. You gotta make
sure you find the person giving you the omen not to go, or it doesn't count.
Right.
It's a death camp.
Arbinger. Go find the Arbinger. They'll tell you how to get there.
It's death camp. And then the 21st, going to have Camden Toy, who was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. And he was also the Tall Clown in Bedeviled. So he'll be coming on. Since I am going to be out of town that weekend, I'm not going to be doing a show. So that's why we did Steve last night. So. Okay, autocorrect, not Camp Anderson. That was where it's Camp, and then I don't know how Anderson came up. Camp Daniel Morgan. Camp Daniel Boone, Camp Daniel Morgan. It says, let's see, Camp Daniel Morgan, Park in Morgan County, Georgia, Rutledge. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So if anybody's listening that has a way to get to that location in Georgia, get a hold of Steve.
Well, if I lived in that area, I'd definitely go, but I'm pretty far away. I'm in Texas, so I have to
well, like I told you, my friend, she's going to drive down from Minnesota, her and her boyfriend. So yeah, that's a drive right there.
Right? Yeah, it'd be about the same amount of travel as it would for me to get there, but I don't have the money to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to either.
So, yep. So anyone who wants it, I know it's soon, but like I said, I'll just end up paying for it anyway. I'm just gonna have to kick it, whatever. And like I said, the way it might help me out more anyway in the long run.
Right. I want to try to get up to Pennsylvania next. I think it's July, the Living Dead weekend they have up there in Monroeville, the mall. They have it every the first week or so of July, I think, every year. I think that's when it happens. The Living Dead weekend, whatever it's called, and they have that Living Dead museum inside the mall now where Dawn of the Dead was shot. I'm gonna go check that out. So I'm gonna try to. That's what I'm that's kind of what my hope is for next summer, to try to get up there for a couple of days, for that weekend at least. So my plan is anyway. I know John, Project Ellsworth, and I H&S Collectible, Cody over there. They've been talking about trying to go up there too. So it'd be kind of cool to meet them maybe also. So
Cool.
Mhm.
I know. I think it was last month or earlier this month. There was a big jamboree in Pennsylvania at the Mohan Drive-In with
Okay.
Joe Bob Briggs and whatnot,
Cool.
and it looked so fun. But
Yeah.
it was taking me forever to get to Pennsylvania, and
Oh yeah.
I couldn't go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I was trying to get people to kidnap me and take me there. It was like one person I was talking to from Chicago, which is like not that far from me. I was like, "Oh, just drive up, pick me up," and they're like, "No, you got to drive to Chicago." I was like, "I don't want to drive. No, fuck Chicago. I'm not."
You're right. Yeah. I ain't got time for that.
And I hate driving in Chicago.
Patrick is off to make cake. Oh, coffee. Okay.
Coffee. Yeah. Well,
It almost looks like a little cake. Have some cake and coffee.
just don't give the cheetah any. You might be attacking your feet all night or something. Even Patrick's been posting a couple. Have you seen them lately? The videos where cheetah's attacking his foot, or
That's what it is. He's all hyped up on the coffee.
Don't feed the cheetah any coffee.
Be going even faster. And then, well, besides MegaCon, I already got plans, of course, to go to Spooky. And I might, there was something that I found called Phantasm. I guess it's their second year.
Cool.
Andrea Barbero is going to be there.
Oh, nice.
I forget who else. I'll have to look. But the guy from, what was it? The Hospital. Did you watch The Hospital, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, I thought no, you watched the camp one.
Mhm.
That Daniel Emery. Well,
Yeah.
he was the television guy in the Camp Massacre one. The bald dude, the jerk producer of it. He's going to be there.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be at Phantasm. So that might be cool to get him on. So
Yeah.
like, hey, how about we get you and Daniel do a double show? Maybe he'll come back. He wanted to anyway. So
Daniel was great.
yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, it's all been fun. Everyone's been a good time.
Right.
So have a great rest of the show, Max Squad. All right, thanks. And that's pretty much my plans for the next conventions.
I don't even know of any. I haven't tried looking either, but and even if there was any, they'd be in Madison. But I don't see like any advertisements or anything. But because Madison's really not that far, but still having the means to go.
That's
I
my
haven't
thing.
even like seen anything. The closest thing I've seen was I think Wizard World, but those things are so expensive. There's no smaller ones that I've seen, unless
Mhm.
you know what you have to follow to find them. But
Right.
yeah, I haven't seen. I think a couple years ago I went to Milwaukee. They had a film fest, but they didn't. The only person there was Joe Bob Briggs. They didn't have anybody else. But Milwaukee is a little farther away. Madison's a little bit more feasible.
Texas Frightmare Weekend here, Texas, but I'm gonna be able to make it this year. I'm gonna try to maybe next year or something, but that's the big one here they have in Dallas every year. But of course they didn't have it last year because of COVID, and they postponed it. It usually takes place like the first part of May, but they're supposed to have it in September this year. We'll see.
September.
That's when it's scheduled for this year, so we'll see if it happens.
Yeah,
or not.
I've been to a couple of those.
Yeah.
I was at the 2014 one.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I think that I did the next year too. I've done a couple of them.
Oh, wow.
I was there when Linda Hamilton was there.
Oh, okay.
And it might have been the same one. I wish I would have got a picture with them. I was, running low on money and stuff. But Larry Drake from Darkman was there,
cool.
and Dr. Giggles. He was cool. I talked to him at least. I mean, at least I met him. So I always have that.
Cool.
And Linda Hamilton was awesome. I ran into her at that like little cafe place in the hotel where they had coffee and cookies and stuff,
nice.
and muffins. It was in line, and I introduced myself. I was like, Steven. She's like, Linda, and she had like she hugged me, like she put her arms around me. Her hands were cold, and I didn't really care. But she goes, "Oh, my hands are cold. I'm sorry." And she goes, and she
No,
went
that's
to like
fine.
warm me.
Hug away.
She went
Yeah.
to she went to warm me up. Like she's like,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry," and so she's like, "Warm me
That's
up," and I go, "I'm like, exactly." I was like, "That's fine." When I tell
Yeah.
people I met Linda Hamilton, I can say she literally gave me the chills.
Yeah. And then she just gave me a rub down. Like she felt
Exactly.
bad about it. Yeah. Rub
She
my
was
back.
really nice, and I was joking around. She said she had this one muffin or cookie. I don't even remember. And what else did she say she did? Something, and there was like a joke. She was saying how she was a jack of all trades, and I'm like Jacqueline of all trades, and stuff, and just she's just fun. I mean, down to earth, just
Cool. That's neat.
yeah. So that's the thing. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to run into them throughout the hotel and everything, and depending
That's
on
cool.
so.
I almost, I was planning on like going and buying an autograph, get pictures with him anyway, but we went and stayed in a hotel that they had a convention and was going to it anyway. But they told us at the convention, if you see the celebrities out and about, leave them alone, just whatever. So they just got done telling us that. I want to say it was Horror Hound, but I'm not sure. No, it wasn't Horror Hound. It was in Chicago. So whatever, a Mad Mobster, I think it was. And so we're heading back I think we was going to go to our room, drop stuff off. And Brad Dondorf is like walking towards us. And I could tell he knows that I recognize it. I know who that
Like,
is. So
awkward.
I'm like, Chucky's coming towards you. My husband's walking next to us. I was like, Chucky's coming towards us. So I was like, he could tell. And he was like, looked like he was preparing to stop. Because he could tell that I'm just like, ah. And then we just like kept going because they just kept telling us to leave him alone.
Yeah.
So I felt bad because I could tell he was getting ready to stop and have a conversation in the hallway, but
you're like,
I mean, sometimes they don't mind it though. I mean, as long as
yeah, I think he would. If I would have stopped, I think he would have stopped too. But I was like, they just got done telling us, I don't want to piss off Brad Dondra. So,
you should have just walked by and said, "I'm sorry, I would have stopped, but they told me I can't talk to you. I'm so sorry. I really want to meet you, though." Like,
later on, I got an autograph and we got our picture taken with them anyway.
Cool.
But yeah, it's just like I could. And with the same con, we seen Gunnar Hansen.
Oh, nice.
And talked to him. Nobody was going to his table, so we talked to him for like 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
He even gave us like 2 pictures for the price of 1. And he wanted me to go to, I think it was South or North Carolina. That ended up being his last con.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I seen him not too long before he died.
Dang.
Yeah, he wanted me to go out there and come to find out he was doing one that he's dressing up kind of like Leatherface out there.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, he was talking to me about the Leatherface movie that was, because it wasn't out yet. It was, I think, in the process of either being made or was about to get released or something like that. So talking about that and a few other things, and probably about 45 minutes and people started coming up, so I left. But yeah, He was great, so nice.
I like that when there's not really many people at the table and you get to hang out a little bit until people come, and
like, hey, it's always fun.
When we went onto the floor where they had the celebrities and I saw Gunnar, I like beeline. My husband was saying it was like a kid at Christmas. I was just like, beeline filming. You probably seen how I was. That's probably why he talked to us for so long and gave us an extra picture. But yeah, I haven't been to much cons, so I don't have like, oh, there's somebody over there. I'm just like, ah.
Right, yeah.
I have a picture of a Kane dressed up in I almost said Freddy. Jason get up from number 7, and I'm like all cuddled up with him, and
yeah, Kane's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that con, Kane choked me and Gunnar choked me.
Nice.
Kane chokes everybody, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll just pretend," but he'll literally do it for like 2 or 3 seconds. He'll literally choke you. It's like, oh my god.
He has a grip. Gunnar has
like, I'm just gonna pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not. If that's pretend, I don't want to be strangled.
Right? No kidding. Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I was able to do it once before. I want to see if I can do it again.
Yeah, I'm so glad they're starting up again. I've missed conventions. There's been.
Yeah.
Glad they're starting to come back. been missing them. I have to see who's coming to that Phantasm one again. There's a Facebook group of it too that you can join. And they spell it with an F instead of like Phantasm. It's let's see, Phantasm Orlando.
Let's see if it'll let me do this. Share screen.
What you trying to look up?
I'm trying to share screen, so
10th through the 12th, Texas Frightmare, September. Okay.
Phantasm. It's www.phantasmorlando.net is the website.
Oh wow, they got some.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead.
It's
Cool.
showing a picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I have to bring it up, I guess, to approve to add it to the stream. Let me see.
Okay. Ah, cool.
Is it showing now?
Yes.
It should be up there, yeah. And then we're on the side of it there. Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
So I guess I just had to approve you screen
Brad.
sharing.
Cool.
Kane.
Brad Dourif.
Yeah, see, I'm all cuddled up with Jason there. Trying to find a picture of Kane choking me. It's in here somewhere.
I wish I could have gone to the Texas Frightmare this week or this year. I'm sorry. Yeah, golly, guest list is crazy.
Yeah, and Danny Trejo's going to be there. Like,
Yeah, Kane's gonna be there. I just Kane Hodder, yeah. Nancy Loomis. Wow.
Okay.
See Malcolm McDowell.
he's cool. I met him.
Kim
He was
Foray.
at
Oh wow. So, Charles Cypher's gonna be here. Cool. Sheriff Brackett.
Nice.
I had him sign. I forget which convention it was. I met him. It might have been at like one of the Buffy ones or Vulcan, but I had him sign the picture of him when he was in an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was the swim coach.
Cool.
I had him sign that. And then actually Armin Shimmerman, Principal Snyder, was also in that picture. And I had met him at a Star Trek convention. And I was the only one that had a Buffy thing signed. I showed that. I go, yeah, my friend's the Star Trek fan. I'm like, nothing wrong with it. So we're all having a good time. Well, I came here to see you. He's like, this is the only Buffy item I've had. I'm like, nice. So yeah, so everybody who was there, I had the only Buffy item, and he saw it was signed by Charles too. He's like, oh, that's a nice complete autograph there. I'm like, yeah, cool. I had to have you sign it because to have both of them sign it. So I mean, that's a rare picture from Buffy to have both Charles.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Very, very rare for sure. Probably the only one in existence like that.
That's what I try to like get stuff that isn't always signed if I can. I mean, obviously there's gonna be a lot of stuff, but let's see. At that Phantasm, we got James Jude Courtney, who was actually Michael Myers in that Halloween 2018.
Yep, and then Kills also.
Yep, and Nick Castle is going to be there.
Cool.
I already said Andrea. Oh yeah, Tom Atkins is going to be there.
Tom Atkins is going to be a Frightmare also. Yeah, I was looking at it.
Nice.
Frightmare weekend.
That'd be epic if you could get him.
I'll ask, but who knows?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, all he's got to say is no. But I mean,
just say, I have a perfect shirt for it. Unboxing soon.
All right, thrill me.
Tony Todd, cool. A lot of them. This one.
Tony's awesome. I love Tony Todd. He's so great.
Yeah, that would be great to have him too.
Tom Savini's going to be here also at Frightmare weekend. Yeah, I know. I've heard things about him.
I met him twice, and I only had pictured with him once, but I've seen him at 2 cons.
Oh, cool.
I've never had issues, but that's only 2 interactions. So we was standing in line for something, and it was like right in front of one of his tables, and we kind of chit-chatted.
Right.
Because this way the line was, it was like blocking off his table. So I don't remember what it was for, but it's too many years ago.
Catherine Parks is going to be at Phantasm. From Friday the 13th, 3D. She was also in, let's see, Tales from the Dark Side.
Mm-hmm.
Camille Keaton from I Spit on Your Grave. I've met her.
Okay.
She's cool.
Corey Taylor, also on Frightmare Weekend. Slipknot singer.
Yeah, I've met him a couple of times.
Cool. I've heard
I've
some
seen
pretty
the
good
drummer
things
passed
about
away
him.
not too long ago.
Yeah. Joy
This week, I
Jetson.
believe.
Yep.
Yeah, and ZZ
Crazy.
Top.
Yeah,
bassist.
I know. That's bad.
And then there was somebody else. I don't remember who it was. Some other musician.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know those two for sure. I don't know about the other one, but yeah, it was.
I'm surprised Dee Snider's not going back to Frightmare. He's been there a couple of times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's last time I saw him a couple years at MegaCon, just of course before COVID happened, of course, and Strangeland 2, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to do, but he said that he was directing again with filming of what happened. Who knows? That probably postponed it, but he said he goes, I'm directing something really good. You like Strangeland. This one's fucking twisted. He goes, as a fan, he's like, I'm telling you, as a fan, you'll love it. And I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Because I can't say what it is, but it's badass. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And of course, now probably COVID put it behind. But but Dee should be directing.
Restrictions for everybody that it's hard for people to make. It's a little bit easier for like independent people to make it than a little bit higher rated ones, but
it's just
maybe one day we'll be back to normal. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
It's like whoever would have thought we'd be living through a pandemic like that. It's
exactly.
Insane.
Maybe by this time next year it'll be all. Yeah, it's all in the past now. We're good now. I'm hoping, but usually these pandemics, if you look in history, they last 2 or 3 years before everything kind of gets back to normal.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be the case with this one.
Yeah. That was funny. Have you seen like the South Park episodes that they've done on it?
No. I can only imagine.
It's in South Park. It's all Randy's fault. Him and Mickey Mouse fucked a bat, and he brought it to South Park. And he's like, oh, and he realizes it's him, and it's just all this crazy stuff goes on. And oh my gosh.
Wow.
When they're talking about the mask, Butter's dad is all like, excuse me, you got to put your mask over your face. It's not a chin diaper. You pull it up. It's not a chin. I'm like, chin diaper. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, like when Randy got a delivery for his pot farm, what's his farm? What is the name of his farm? I can't remember now.
I can't even remember myself. It's been a while since I watched them.
Tegrity. Yeah. You've got Tegrity. Yeah, Tegrity Farms. Well, when the UPS guy or whatever, he goes, you mind putting on your chin diaper? He's like, oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I gotta go back to work tomorrow for the week. Had my 2 days off.
My 2 days off are coming up, so I'm like, yes, Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah, man,
I have every day off.
That'd be nice.
No, not really. I get so bored, but I kind of have a lot to do, and I kind of don't. But some things I can't do because my body just won't let me do it. But
right, yeah.
I hope we'll get everything figured out with because after I think because with COVID and everything, he had to switch jobs a couple times. So hopefully once our new insurance gets kicked in and everything, I'll be able to get my surgery. Maybe I'll be able to stand for a while.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think the surgery is going to fix it. That's just my personal opinion, but I think there's more wrong than what the doctors have found.
That's usually the case too.
Yeah. They try to say my foot's messed up and I have pain all the way up to my knee.
Right. And
they're trying to say that this one little thing that's in between two of my toes
Right.
is causing all of it. And they said they can remove it.
Right.
Is that? I don't know. It could be
kind of weird, yeah.
But this one little thing, I forget what was it called? Neuroma.
Okay.
I have this neuroma, and they said if they remove it, everything's going to be fine. But literally, I have like a lump on the side of my foot, like my ankle's like that big.
Oh wow, yeah.
But it's caused by one little thing.
According to them, yes.
Huh.
Maybe.
Well, hopefully that's all it is, but I mean, yeah, it didn't sound
I
like
have
it
a hard
would
time
do all that.
believing.
Yeah.
And I had to fight for like a year for them to find that because they kept trying to tell me nothing was wrong. I was like, you can see my ankle is swollen. You can see that my foot is swollen. If you've seen the pictures, they would probably gross you out.
Right.
And yeah, and like I said, I have the pain that goes all the way up to my knee, and I have a hard time believing. So if I go out shopping, whatever, I have to wear a medical boot because my one I can't stand for probably longer than about 15 minutes without it.
Right.
Give or take. And plus, none of my shoes fit.
Right, yeah, being that big, yeah.
I had to cop on a pair of my husband's sandals to take the dog out and whatnot to like wear just around here and whatnot because literally I can wear one shoe,
right,
but the other one's just so swollen I can't get a shoe on.
Hopefully they'll get in there and figure it out for you.
Right.
Dang.
But yeah, so that's what makes me hard to get upstairs and whatnot. It's like it hurts like walking.
Right. Oh, man.
But yeah, I think it's definitely more than what they say, especially when it took me a year to fight for them just to find that one thing. And
right.
There's more.
There gotta be
they
something
just don't
more to it.
Admit to it.
Ugh.
Because they tried to say there was nothing wrong with it for over a year. There's nothing wrong. You're fine.
There's nothing wrong with this huge lump here. You're fine. Okay,
thank you. It's all in your imagination.
Right. Yeah.
Don't be a hypochondriac now. Come on.
It's just a fluid buildup. It's nothing.
I know, exactly. So, yeah, I've had so many tests done on it. It wasn't even funny. And then that was before COVID. Then COVID hit, and then he's had to change jobs twice. And so I was about ready to get an appointment for surgery and whatnot because they did shoot it with cortisone. That was the worst week of my life. Oh my God. They shot it with cortisone, and I pretty much couldn't walk for 3 days. It was so painful. They's like, I'll shoot it. He's like, I've had neuromas. You shoot it with cortisone, you'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, no. It was so bad. I literally could barely walk for 3 days. And once the 3 days went, it was still extremely painful, but it did not take away the pain. It made it 10 times worse.
Made it worse? Wow.
Yeah. It was bad. It was so bad, and I will never get a cortisone shot.
No, I've never had one. I've, a couple times I was presented for when I was playing football and stuff. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'll just deal with pain.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get them in my arm because I got tears and stuff in here, and I can't lift this arm all the way up. And then after what they did with my foot, I'm like, no. It might be different because it's different location and there's like different things wrong, but there's no way in hell I will ever get a cortisone shot. I was in probably the worst pain. I wouldn't say the worst pain in my life because I've had a lot of bad stuff, but it was up there. Close. It was bad.
Dang.
Basically crying just to walk across the house.
Right.
Sorry about that. I knew that was going to happen. My battery died. I was literally about to plug the charger in my computer. I was like, yeah, it's about time to plug that in. I was like this close. I don't know if you saw me reaching my arm over to charge it. It shut off on me. I'm like, oh, I was so close on time.
No, I've been playing with this little whatever this thing is, so I was paying attention to that, and
speaking of, my tablet's almost dead. I just realized, wow.
I'm on my computer, so it won't die.
Right, yeah.
What, your desktop?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good. I was using the laptop, so yeah.
And I got like a little board that my microphone's plugged into, and then the light's plugged into the computer. And I got a whole setup here.
Yeah, I need to get at least a laptop. I use my phone for most of my videos, and then when I usually stream, I'll use this is my wife's tablet, AirPad, or Apple iPad, not AirPad. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it works good. It's just I need to get. It looks like, but I'm looking down at it, so it's like the up view you can't really see. So it's like
And I think when I have this computer plugged in, I think it causes, when it's charging, it causes me to like digitize and freeze up and stuff. And
okay.
And that's when I have those issues.
Yeah.
When it's plugged in charging for whatever reason. I don't understand why it would do that, but I guess charging it is making it weird when I'm trying to do video. So I don't know. That's why I had it fully charged before tonight's show, and then it just
right. Yeah.
So let's see. So I can do about an hour and 44 minutes on it.
Yeah. It's like me. This tablet wasn't fully charged. I had like 60-something%. Now it's at 3. I'm like, oh crap! I didn't charge it all the way.
I think when I get off,
you have 6 likes and 0 dislikes. Awesome.
Good.
Yes.
I need to go actually do my like too. I didn't like it yet. I can go in there on my phone and do it at least.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I just did that. I think it was either last week or the week before. I just realized I was like, oh, because this isn't on my channel. I can like the video. I don't know why that never came to my mind before. That I could, like the videos as well. I never did it till like last week or the week before. It just never came to my mind. It's like, oh yeah.
Might as well, yeah. It's not your own video, so yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it took me this long to realize that. I've been doing this for like a while now, and it just now hit me. Oh yeah, I can like the video.
Better late than never.
Right.
It's funny.
Well, my husband likes to say I'm blonde, so we'll just blame it on that. So.
Just like in Dumb and Dumber, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
When I get off, I'm going to finish. I ordered some sunnies from DoorDash. Get this. The last 3 days, it's good, but it's also bad. I had the worst luck with DoorDash. I wanted, the other night, this whole thing started, I wanted sunnies, and it was like 30 or 40 minutes before they closed, so I should have still had time. I placed my order, and it said that they were preparing my food. So I'm like, okay. And then 1 hour later, after it was supposed to be picked up and like already delivered, like within that time, they canceled my order. I'm like, why wait an hour? Why wait an hour to cancel my order? Like that makes no sense. Like you would think if they were going to cancel it, it would be within the first 15, 20 minutes, give or take, So I was mad about that. I was like, okay, well, tomorrow I'll tell them. So then I ordered some steak and shake, a burger and a couple of fries. The stupid driver delivered it 2 doors down.
Oh wow!
To another house. It said
free food.
Well, it said it was on its way, and then it said I got a little text saying driver dropped it off. I opened the door. There's nothing at my door. I'm like, what do you mean you dropped off my food? What the heck? I'm looking.
Yeah.
And I brought the picture that they took, and it was by a red chair. I'm like, there's no chair on my porch. What? So I went down and looked to make sure. And unfortunately, whoever the person was, they took the food in. And I had knocked on the door because, I tried to hurry up and get it before, anything happened.
Yeah.
And they weren't answering the door. And then I rang the bell. I guess he went upstairs. And I was like, someone drop off food here? I'm like, that's mine. And so he gave me the bag, but they had ripped it open. And Steak and Shake, is completely sealed entirely. It's wrapped up. And he gave it to me, and then when I saw back, he had went into it, and one of the fries was gone, and so I'm like, I'm not eating this. I don't know what else they touched, whatever, So
wow.
I was pissed about that, sent an email, and they resent the order, and I got a $10 credit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then yesterday, I ordered from Sagoes, Japan. I wanted, what was it, white rice and chicken with whatever, but they delivered the wrong thing. So they gave me 2 orders. One was fried rice, and there was shrimp in it, in both of them, and then noodles. It was like a totally wrong order, not even what I ordered at all. And I'm like, what the heck? They messed up again. So I got that, and I talked to them, and I ended up keeping it, and they gave me another. Well, they had refunded Sunnies, so then they had refunded the other thing, so I got that refunded plus credit, and they had screwed up the second time yesterday. So I got another $10 credit and a refund back for that amount. So then I had $20 credit for today. So I'm like, all right, I'll get Sonny's finally for lunch. They forgot the drink. So I spent like 20 something. I only ended up paying $8, which was fine. And they forgot the drink. And I'm like, are you serious? Third day in a row they're doing this. So I had messaged them again. I'm like, they're going to think I'm making stuff up with all this stuff going on, you know, like how many days.
I used DoorDash once because we have another service that's more local. It's called Eat Street that I've used more.
Mm-hmm.
But I used DoorDash once because I had some sort of deal going on. And it was through KFC. So I was like, okay, we'll just order this family meal through there. Everything seemed to be fine. And then like an hour, or it was about the time it was supposed to be here. It never said it got picked up or whatever. It just kept saying that it was there. And I was like, where is this? And then all of a sudden it just like deleted. And then by then, like all the other restaurants were like closed. I was like, they took, you know, the money, never got the food. They never showed up. Nobody went and picked it up. Oh, I was so mad. So now they were supposed to refund the money, but we never did see it go back onto my husband's card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a $13 credit on DoorDash, but I've never used it again. So I've been like leery. It's like, if nobody like went to go get the order, then do we even have DoorDashers? I didn't even ask them. I was like, do we even have DoorDashers? Like local, is it worth my time to make another order? But they was like, oh, we can't really say that. And so I have a $13 credit sitting on my DoorDash that I haven't used because I'm afraid to.
Yeah, and let me get him back here. Yeah.
Sorry, my tablet just died, so I jumped on my phone.
Yeah, join the phone club.
Right. Oh yeah.
So I messaged him and I figured I'd just get a credit for the drink because I got all my food and everything. So I wasn't, you know, complaining about my food. I got my full order, thankfully. And the guy just said that they'll refund me the $8 and give me a $5 credit. So I'm like, okay. So I ended up getting free food again, which that wasn't my intent. I mean, because I figured, you know, just missing drink, they'll give me what, a $2 credit or something, you know, for the drink. But they ended up doing the whole thing again, plus giving me another $5 credit. So once I get my money back, I've just been getting free food the last few days.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey.
So I'm like, whatever. I mean, but I just can't believe 3 days in a row something was wrong, though. I mean, like once is bad enough. But
yeah.
Out of curiosity, what is that? Was it Sonny's? What is that?
Sonny's Barbecue.
I never heard of it. I was just asking.
Maybe they don't have it there. I don't know.
I don't think they do. If they do, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
So, but it's just, I just couldn't believe it. 3 days in a row, something happened. I'm like, really?
It's crazy. Yeah, that's weird.
But at least I'm getting all my money back. Plus, I had gotten the credits, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll just keep ordering from you. I mean, if you keep giving me free stuff, I mean,
no kidding, man. I mess up my order once a week or something. Yeah.
No, but 3 times they messed up my order.
No, I know. Yeah.
So I mean, I thought when I was going to tell them today about my drink, I thought they were going to be like, you know, how many times are you going to complain about something? You know, they might be thinking I'm making stuff up just to, you know, get credits. I mean, I'm not, but it's just like, really, like, so
it's crazy.
But yeah, we've had that a couple times through Eat Street. It's like, which is basically like DoorDash, and we'll get like one time we ordered Taco Bell and we got everything besides like 2 items, and we assumed that was in like a bag together. They had to make a complaint about that. And the guy showed up in scrubs, so I assumed he was like a nurse or something, probably getting part-time cash. It's like, you take off with our tacos? Really? But yeah, it's been 50-50 on Eat Street. I haven't like had like a whole thing wrong. It's usually like a something here or there wrong. But
the screen came on. Let's make this noise. I didn't do nothing.
The Instacart, I've got groceries through them a few times. That's been helpful, especially in the winter or when it's like raining and stuff, and I don't want to go out in my boot and have a chance of falling down. So I got an Instacart subscription. So to help with groceries, it's a lot more expensive. It's like $20 more, not counting tip, to go through those services. And there's like a Chinese place that's not far from us that we've ordered. And we went there inside one time. And the lady's like, you know, they charge like 20% more than if you order through here. And I was like, yeah, well, sometimes it's kind of hard for us, that was me especially, to get out. So I was like, but sometimes that 20% is kind of needed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and I gotta go run a couple of errands. But
Yeah, I'm about to ready to call it a night
Yeah.
too. So
I gotta go make dinner.
a lot of fun, for sure.
Yeah. So all right, next week Debbie Rashawn. So tune in for that, everyone, and that's it. Y'all have a good night.
Make sure to check out Sagoes, the Sagoes Company.
Yeah, the Ken Sagoes rerun there in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he will definitely come back. So that'll be a good show. That was our little teaser there. So
Yeah, it was fun while he was on there. So
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
all right.
All right, have a good night. Bye.